Are on leave tonight after one of those officers shot and injured a man that allegedly broke into a home with a woman and children inside. The suspect is accused of charging at officers after coming out of that house. This all happened near the corner of Southeast 15th and Boise Avenue. Here's Jennifer's report from Southeast Portland.
I mean, distinctly heard him scream to the cops and then pow, pow, pow.
Christina Cruikshank and her neighbors say their quiet Sunday afternoon was shattered by screaming and gunfire.
And I was very scared when they started screaming at each other. I don't know if they were outside or inside, but it sounded like they were, right here. And that's when I heard the 5 gunshots.
Police say it all started when someone called 911 saying their relative was cutting himself. When medics and police began arriving in this neighborhood, a medical unit spotted the man on foot. Then a 911 call came in from a woman saying he was breaking into her home and was armed with a knife, her 2 kids with her inside.
It sounded like her and her 2 children were hiding in the house.
Stewart said they escaped the house itself before police arrived. He says officers were trying to evacuate them from the area when the man came out of the house. Witnesses said he ran at police with what looked like a weapon. Stewart said a sergeant fired a non-lethal beanbag round, while a female officer also opened fire.
As officers began to evacuate them, an individual abruptly came out of the house armed with a knife and came at the officers.
I heard the assailant yell, and then that was that. 5 gunshots quickly.
Folks here say it was a shocking situation for what typically is a quiet neighborhood.
The assailant was moving, but that he had taken quite a few shots to his lower extremity. So he might be okay. It's a terrible, terrible situation, but I mean, thankfully, this gentleman is the only one that got hurt.